Oh yeah. I saw this doggy in the window and just had to have it for a test ride, of course. This is the BMW R9T 2019. The Boxer Twin. It's a beautiful bike. We're in Tokyo and we've only got about 2 hours with this beast. We couldn't possibly get into any trouble, could we? Hop on! Oh yeah, that unmistakable Boxer Twin acceleration, smooth, just so smooth. We're gonna head towards Ikebukuro. So right now we're over near Asukayama Park. This is the Toden Arakawa line right here, Tokyo's streetcar. They call it the Chinchin Densha. Yeah, I like that. Well, we don't want red lights, people. So let's put an end to that. Oh, that is nice. I love the acceleration and the power, the smooth power of the Boxer Twin. Such a nice feeling, and it kind of has a gyro effect. When you accelerate, it tends to pull to the right a little bit. It's mostly noticeable when you're taking off from a dead standstill. Once you're going, you don't really notice it as much, but it has that ubiquitous pull to the right that the Boxer engine has. So we're gonna head into Ikebukuro. I'm doing a little test ride. This is the 2019 model, which is basically no different from the 2020 model, other than some color schemes, and they have an anniversary model that looks kind of sweet. The what is it? The nineT R5, I think it's called. Things are slowly getting back to normal here in Japan, especially in Tokyo. Oh yeah. Got a need for speed. This is a really nice urban bike. I love the naked style. It's just begging for an aftermarket exhaust. It's actually what is this woman doing? What the f is she doing? What the hell is she doing? That horn's conveniently located. Oh, there's a cop up here on a bike and in a car. Double trouble. What was I saying before she threw my train of thought off? This model is kind of a modular design. So they had the idea of customization from the drawing board. The back end you can swap out for a single seating setup. Of course, different exhaust. Let's face it, any stock bike is going to have something that you want to change on it. Usually pretty boring off the factory line. The only bike that I wouldn't screw with and even think about customization is like maybe an MV Agusta, because they're already badass right off the assembly line. This is Ikebukuro, and I want to get a cheeky cup of coffee. When cheeky cups of coffee call, I answer. But we also want to get out on the open road and give this bike a proper test. kind of where we wanted to go, but we'll come up here a bit. Looks like Starbucks is back open now, at least for takeout. And I have no idea where we are right now, to be honest. I am lost. That's fun, one of the funnest ways to ride around an urban city like Tokyo, is to get lost. And actually, what I think we want to do is switch to our helmet cam. I think that's what we're going to do right here, actually. Okay. I am completely and thoroughly lost. I know we're in Ikebukuro. Alright, I kind of know where we are now. Sorta. Maybe. I'm liking it. Getting older, I prefer the upright riding position, like on my Speed Triple. Easy on the wrists. Easy for long tours. Alright, so this is the expressway, clearly. That's Sunshine City over there. So we're gonna go left here. There's two coffee shops to choose from. Last time I came by here, they were closed because of you know what. So we'll see if they're open today. And we off. I've been missing coming here. I used to come here every Sunday for my son's swimming class, but the swimming school has been closed for the past two months and a bit. All of these one-way streets are maddening. Now we're back to where we started. We want to go over there. Jeez, Louise, 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 Louise. All right. We're in Ikebukuro again. This time I went the right way. It's a roundabout way, but it is the right way. Problem with a lot of these neighborhoods in Tokyo, especially the larger neighborhoods, is they're full of one-way streets. And if it's not the way you want to go, you're screwed. So you end up doing these ridiculous loops trying to find the right way. Ah yes, Ikebukuro. Doing these Tokyo rides, I'm usually on one of my bikes, but it's always a joy to try out some different wheels. And you can never go wrong with a BMW, especially with a Boxer engine. My God, I love them. All right, here we go. Now with a little luck, our coffee shop will be open. It's straight ahead. Trying not to get T-boned. There it is, and they're open. Yay! All right. This is Coffee Valley. And they do a mean cappuccino and great drip coffees, a lot to choose from. Right, this is today's coffee. It's just nice to see that life is returning in some places. Your place will be before too long as well, I hope. In your part of the world, would you ever leave a helmet unattended on your motorcycle with a GoPro attached to it? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I know my forehead is branded. Anybody have any recommendations for a helmet that doesn't do this to bald dudes? It's embarrassing. I like it. It's a nice ride. I'm not crazy about the color scheme, but I really like the bike. It has a really nice design, the size ratio, the weight, really nice balance. I really like the narrow profile here. You can really hug it with your thighs, hold it tight in the turns. Well done, BMW. Very well done. But we need to get rid of that ass end. Get some different mufflers on there. These mirrors are god-awful. Well, that was kind of a disappointing cappuccino. If it's too heavily diluted with milk, which they often do here in Japan, their idea of a cappuccino is more of a latte. That was not a PBG pleaser. This bike is, though. More lights. My God, what's going on here? I've never had so many red lights. Especially right here in Ikebukuro, almost always am able to pass through here without this red light. All right, here we go. Come on. Let this be the last red light. Please. I'm begging you. You want to hear a grown man cry? Come on, dude. RS means rally sport. Not really slow. That's nice. That's some nice acceleration. Watch out, Gramps. Trying to get a proper ride in these killjoys and buses and red lights. They get in the way. Now there's a really busy ramen shop right here on the corner. Right over here on the corner here. There's always a line. Pandemic or no pandemic, there's always a line of people there. And I've yet to try it, but I can assume that it's really good. And there's going to be an explosion of babies in Japan. This pandemic is going to be probably the best thing that could have happened to Japan's declining birth rate. All these people have been separate for months, can't get out to the bars, and then now this opening up. And it's not just going to happen in Japan, my God, other parts of the world that get jiggy. It's going to be a get jiggy revolution, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now we got a chance to kind of open this up a little bit, as much as you can in an urban setting. But this road here, leading between Ikebukuro and Shinjuku, has relatively few signals, and actually they're spaced apart quite a bit, so this will allow us to give this thing a little more of a twisted throttle, if you will. And I know you will. Pass this guy. Nice. I do like that power. 1200 cc at 1170 to be exact, but who's counting? It's just got get up and go. Doesn't have that neck jerking power that the Speed Triple has, which at times is a welcome change. I would say the R9T is probably a more comfortable long distance riding bike. This is the towed in on a color line, tracks. If you'd like me to do more test rides on bikes here in Tokyo, let me know in the comments. This bike has a really nice riding position. It's really comfortable. The acceleration is really gentle on the wrists and the body. It's not slamming you back and forth like a lot of bikes do. But the Boxer engine is known for that. That smooth acceleration and deceleration. It's an engineering masterpiece, I think, this engine. This is a nice little wooded area right here. This is the kind of place that you want your property to abut in Tokyo. Green spaces are not so plentiful. So when you find them, it's like, yeah, it's nice. I like this road. Past this Oji-san here. Nice. I like that. I like this. Windy roads. Shoku University. Look at this old place. Oh man. That looks cold as hell in wintertime. That's a nice campus. Wow. I've never been up here before. Beautiful. So this bike is really nimble in the curves. It makes for the windies a very comfortable ride. I've never ridden on these roads before. This doesn't even feel like Tokyo. This is awesome. It's got windies, very little traffic. I love it. I just wish this van wasn't here. Let's pull over for a minute. Let him get out of our way. There's some big campuses out here. I've never even seen this. This is nice. I'm loving this bike and the curves. Oh, we're in Otsuka now. Haha. That's the Otsuka police station right there. I'm gonna follow my nose and go right here. So this is Gokokuji Temple. Straight ahead. It's a lovely place to walk through. If I had to find that winding road again, I don't think I ever could. But it's time to get this bike back and go get some lunch. That was a really fun ride. A big shout out to Motorrad BMW Central Asukayama for letting me ride the bike. And we'll be back for more Tokyo rides in Tokyo, of course. Don't be confused by the name. Thank you to this girl for showing me a good time today. Catch you guys soon. Ride carefully, and I'll do the same.
Be sure and check out the Peter Von Gomm Japan live channel. We're live streaming all over Tokyo. And if you like this kind of content, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. The details are in the description. So I think the next one we're gonna ride is this guy, S1000. Or maybe the RR. Yeah, let's do the RR. I might be needing a passenger.